All right, so I'm just an idiotic, stupid dog, and here's a problem I have. Okay, Tyreek Hill was arrested and thrown down on the streets like an animal. He got pulled out of a car that cost like $250,000. If you think you're pulling a guy out of a car that costs $250,000, I'm not an elitist sycophant. But maybe you should realize you're probably not dealing with some piece of shit. You're not dealing with some kind of a scofflaw. You're not dealing with some piece of shit who's not making his child support payments. If you can afford a car like that, and also police in Miami. You don't know who Tyreek Hill is? You can't give Tyreek Hill a break? You can't give Tyreek Hill the benefit of the doubt before he gets ready to go play a football game for your city's franchise? Police, you're that stupid? I love the police, but come on, I mean, a stupid dog. You're that stupid? You're going to put your knee in the back of Tyreek Hill and handcuff him over a traffic incident? Come on. And then what turned my stomach is the Shield, the NFL, and the CBS and ESPN and everybody. They were downplaying the racial connotations. And you got somebody like James Brown. Hey, James Brown, when did they promote you from house N-word to a sportscaster? Because you said whatever it was. Let's get on with the football stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, one of my fellow black Americans had a knee in his back. He's lucky he didn't get shot. And those boys on CBS, James Brown, he's a black guy. He's not going to say anything more than, whatever happened, right? Let's get on with the football. Dismiss it all. It's racial, purgatory. It's racial injustice. It's horrifying, but hey, whatever, They pay me a lot of money, so hey, big guy, whatever that was. I don't even know what it was. Can't even describe it. Can't even make more than 2 words of it. Whatever it was, it's 3 words. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, James Brown says. Great job, James Brown. You'll go down, your namesake. Jim Brown will be very proud of you. Jim Brown's rolling over his grave, James Brown. Hey, James Brown, I know this take won't probably get a commercial because I used the word house N-word, but house N-word is the guy who says, whatever that was, big guy, I don't know. The cops rolled him around in the gutter. They put their knee in the back. He's lucky to get his brains blown out of his head, but whatever. It's a whatever situation. Whatever. Get on with the football news. You know what I'm saying? Hey, analysis. Bill Calder, Nate Burleson, J.D. Watt, you know what I'm saying? Matt Ryan, way to go. Way to stick up for your fellow human. Way to really, be a human, a humanist. Way to really just address the elephant in the room. Is disgusting. It's so too big. You're so bush league. You're so bought off. You are slaves. You don't have to be black to be an N-word, house N-word. You know what I'm saying? Matt Ryan, J.J. Watt. Welcome to the White House N-world rule of working for big-time football. You disgust me. You're scum. You're the shit of the earth. It's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. You didn't say what that was. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, this is something that really makes you feel really great about America sometimes. When a black guy, he's an elitist black guy. He's a super talent. As far as I know, he's a good guy. He's driving a $250,000 car. You're going to treat him like shit right before he goes to do this high-pressure job where he makes $18 million a year. And I'm not trying to be some kind of a elitist sycophant. It's like, come on, guys, you can't recognize this guy? You can't say, hey, this guy must be a decent guy. This guy's a success. This guy's somebody we should treat with a little respect. You know what I'm saying? It was on, here's what I want to say. This morning, this was a clip from a newspaper situation in Miami. This morning, Tyreek Hill was pulled over for a traffic incident about 1 block from the stadium and briefly detained by police. He has since been released. This goes on. This article says, several teammates saw the incident and stopped to offer support. Tyreek and all the other players involved have safely arrived to the stadium and will be able to play for today's game. So these guys, the same guys that make millions of dollars, should be considered big-time assets to our society, big-time contributors with their tax dollars. These successes, the ultimate successes, they're very lucky that they got to get to the place of their work before the cops pulled them over and killed them. Before there was 1 or 2 of them got killed by the cops. by mistake or by whatever. Like Jim Brown, big guy James Brown says, like whatever. Maybe a couple of them, they're lucky a couple of them at least didn't die. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? James Brown's like, yeah, sometimes it's whatever. I don't know. I can't even address it. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I know what's going on. It's disgusting. Racial profiling, it's treating a man like an animal. And whoever doesn't stand up and say that's fucking bullshit, they deserve to be treated the same way. Fuck you all. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm excited. I mean, I'm a stupid dog. I've caught a few beatings myself. I know what it's like to be subjugated by the man, you know what I'm saying? And listen, you gotta stand up for it. I don't care what it costs you. You gotta stand up against that bullshit. That's the government giving you, whatever you say, summary justice in the streets. You don't get none of your rights to your freedom of an attorney, freedom of Miranda. I mean, your right to these things. You're just treated like an animal, like a 2-bit fucking animal in the streets, whatever. Yeah, whatever. It's all right. I call it out. I say that's bullshit. It's disgusting. We should be ashamed. And these people should be treated better. You shouldn't have to be thankful you got to make it to your place of work where you make tons of money, you contribute things to society, you pay boo-hoo dollars in taxes, and you're lucky you got to work that day without a couple of you and your coworkers getting killed by the cops because whatever. One of them got a fart crossways or you made a mistake in the traffic lane. That's bullshit. I'm a stupid dog and that's fucking bullshit.